What is up, everyone? How you guys doing today? So today, as you can see in the title, I'm going to be talking about the fragrances that have gotten me the weirdest and some of the really worst reactions I ever received in a fragrance. So I'm going to start off with the first one. Yeah, this is uh, this is one of those fragrances that I actually really enjoyed this one when I first heard of all the reviews and all the good stuff about this one. I was super excited about trying this one. As a matter of fact, I wanted it so bad that I got myself a few samples. I actually gave one away, um, and they're not cheap. The samples are not cheap. So, and I've almost made the mistake of buying a full bottle. Maybe not a mistake because, as a matter of fact, I do like the scent, but I don't want to get negative reactions when I'm wearing a fragrance, and I just don't want to have it. Just don't. I try to wear stuff that other people enjoy as well, especially my wife and those around me. My kids and stuff like that. So, anyways, sitting here drinking an IPA, Stone IPA. If you guys are curious, uh, just sitting here in this little small area that I have that I cleaned up in my house. I'm going to start using this to do my filming. It's a little quieter here to get some adding here. Uh, yeah, so just testing out the sound and everything else. The lighting needs to be a little better. Good thing that the lighting is on top, so I can adjust, put a better bulb or something. I don't have to use my the lighting that I usually use for filming. So, anyways, so the fragrance, the first one I'm going to talk about is Mancera Oud Lemon Mint. Now, do you guys see the dent in this one? Look at the dent. Wow, pretty sad, right? So yeah, this is, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not. This is not bashing this fragrance. This fragrance is pretty amazing. As a matter of fact, this is probably the brightest fragrance out of all the fragrances I have. It just has this bright, very invigorating opening. Um, it's a beautiful oud, lemon, and mint fragrance. That's exactly what you get. Um, and they were not lying when they said oud. This is oud heavy. If you are looking for a fragrance that's going to be light on oud and it's going to be an intro or refreshing oud, I say you stay away from this. And listen, you see that little dot I put there? No lie. I just sprayed this right now that I was talking to you guys, and this is filling up the room right now. I swear. It fills up a room. Wow, this is a beast. Now, if you're into beast fragrances and you're into oud, this will definitely be the one for you. This is a beast. This is a monstrous fragrance. This, if you're a Creed guy, if you know how powerful Creeds are, or Dior and Parfum, this eats them up. This is a freaking. This is a monster, man. This is the Avengers of the fragrance game. This is a beast. And I like the scent. Don't get me wrong. I really do like the scent. I like the oud. It's a very clean, very subtle. It's kind of like a suede. My God, I love this scent, man. It's clean. It's suede like. I haven't worn this for a while, but I'm back at it again, smelling it. And I love this scent. Man, so refreshing, so bright, beautiful mint note there. But again, my wife says it's way too much, way too powerful, way too oody. I've gone to work with this, and some of the guys I work with, they're into one of my guys that works for me, he's into fragrance. He smelled this. It's like as soon as I walked in the office, I'd spray like twice, one here, one here. Not in our work office. I walked in, and this guy's like 5 feet away from me. And right away he said, "Man, well, you're wearing oud, man. What's with all the oud?" Yeah, so I'm just getting I'm in oud heaven when I'm wearing this. But I like this oud. This is a nice oud. I'd say this is not an oud to start with, but a clean oud. If you're looking for oud that's nice and refreshing, clean. Well, not clean as in the way it's blended with other uh, ingredients, it comes off very clean. It's well blended. Uh, very masterfully blended. It's very nice, very clean. Highly recommend this one if you're into ouds and into a fresh, invigorating oud that you can probably wear in spring, and maybe you can go light in the summer. And but I say this is a year-round fragrance. Very nice one, but bad reactions for this one. So the next one is gonna be Mancera Oud Lemon Mint. Remember, I'm not bashing on this brand. It's just the only ones that I have is this one. Got a call from the wife. Sorry about that. The next one is Mancera. That is Cedra Bois. Now this is a clone of not a clone. I'm sorry. I meant to say something else. Not a clone. This is it. A lot of people have said this interpretation of their own interpretation of Creed Aventus. And I let me see. Let me go back to this. It's been a while. Little, but I mean a little tiny bit of Aventus in this. Maybe like a tad notch, like minute amount of Aventus in this. It kind of has that freshness of Aventus. What is it? It's I think it's the birch, woody birch note there, and then the bergamot. I don't smell the pineapple in here. I don't. Yeah, bergamot can. It's kind of built its kind of smells like pineapple a little bit, but it's not. It's not pineapple. It's definitely bergamot. But it's this definitely smells like really like super like this. In my opinion, this is super like the other one's fantastic, but this one smells super artificial. I don't know if I got the wrong stuff, but this is from a trusty seller. But this stuff, and you want my personal opinion? I think I just me. That's any. It's my unbiased opinion. Everybody has their own taste. This is a bad fragrance. I would not recommend you even getting a decant of this. I do not recommend it. In my opinion, I think it smells horrible. And I'm just being honest. I try to be as honest as I can with you guys when it comes to fragrances that I have in my arsenal. But this is horrible fragrance. I wouldn't even recommend this. The first negative comes from me. So first negative, as soon as I sprayed it, uh, I had this hype about it. I thought it was going to smell like Creed Aventus. Boy, was I wrong. This does not smell like Creed Aventus. And I have Creed Aventus right here. Nowhere near smelling like Creed Aventus. It's very harsh. It's very chemical like. It is a little nauseating in a way. Just that sits on me. Again, if it works on you, that's great that it works on you. But it doesn't. I paid a lot of money for this. This is a 15 ml decant, and I regret that I got this. But I kind of don't because I always like to try different stuff. I kind of get a good deal compared to what I was going to get on a 5 ml. So I just took it, but it's still expensive. These decants of Mancera are not cheap. But I don't like the smell. I think it smells harsh. I think it smells chemical heavy. Uh, I don't think it's gonna. I don't. It might garner you compliments. I don't see it happening. It possibly could be a compliment getter. But uh, yeah, it's something that I would not recommend. My wife thought this was another one that's kind of harsh. Just smells kind of funny. She says she didn't really go into details. She didn't like this, and that's more than enough for me to, as a judge, she's more than enough for me to say that it's a harsh fragrance. I wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, Mancera Cedra Boys, don't buy it, in my opinion. Next one. This is taking a little bit, but oh well. Some my videos are long sometimes. The next one is Dolce Gabbana the One EDP. Now this one was a hype beast, still is a hype beast, still is highly recommended, still is, in my opinion, a nice scent. Do not get me wrong. Now, this is another one that gets a little bit of that oody sensation It also gets a little bit of that body odor, OB sensation to it that kind of throws me off a little bit, but it does smell nice. Now, let's get right to it. You guys want to know what was it that got me a negative on this one? If everybody says it's highly complimented, it's wonderful, a great starter designer fragrance. I'll tell you what it is. My mom. This is my mom's most hated fragrance ever in my arsenal. I've tested this fragrance in so many ways. I actually have, what do you call it? The lotion. I have the body wash. I got a deal when I bought this. I got a whole bunch of little lotions of body wash. I got such a good deal. I think I bought this for like, and this is, I paid like $40 for this, like more than a while back, more than a year ago. And I really like this. I was wearing this a little bit. It's a little bit of a dent, not much, but like I said, compared to, being that I have so many fragrances, I wear this for certain seasons. A lot of people like this in summer. I like it spring, more like spring and winter. It's just me, but you can wear this year round. But this she hates. She worked in a university for a while. Uh, she worked there for a little bit. She wasn't a teacher. She if you guys are wondering, no, she wasn't a teacher. Uh, she was working there, and she told me that every time she smelled this, the few times that I wore it, she reminded herself of those young college kids when, in her opinion, or young or anybody that it's just is careless about their hygiene. They haven't taken a shower and they're sweaty and they throw this on, and that's the sensation she gets. Like somebody that's dirty, they threw a cologne on, and that's the aura she gets from this. And after doing my own little sniff research, my Rob Whiff research, uh, sniff sniff fun here at home, I do kind of get that sensation, like body odor. She just got that in my head, and I just kind of do get that when I'm working hard at work and I sweat. I kind of get that sweaty smell a little bit. Not bad, but yeah, I kind of get that. But it's a kind of like a sweaty smell, but with some nice ingredients in there that makes it smell clean. But this is not a bad scent. This is a great scent. This is probably one of a few people that will say that about this one. But no, she absolutely hates this one. She hates it. So that's my third negative. Dolce Gabbana, the one, EDP. That's the only one I ever bought. I never bought the EDT. Next one is from Mugler, and that is Mugler. That's the only one I have. It's a tiny one. This is Mugler Amen from Mugler. This is the Blue Star. It's kind of hard to get the lighting on that one, but yeah, but this is the Blue Star one. But this is Amen. Now, for you guys that think I hate this one, I don't. I actually like this one. This is a nice one. This is the starter. This is the grandfather of all the flankers. One of my favorites, Pure Malt and Pure Haban, and Ultra Says that I have all of those. And this is no slacker, man. This Oud Lemon Mint is smelling amazing. I really like this one, but can't wear it around the people I know, so I don't want to offend anybody. Guess I'll wear it when I'm by myself. But yeah, this is what my wife told me as soon as she smelled this. And guess what? My daughter too. As they got this right away because I'm usually working or doing something at church on Sundays and at times, and she told me that as soon as she smells this on me, she said I smell like a church, like one of those incense from church. I don't know why. I don't get it, but yes, they said they get this incensey church like smelling scent from this, and that was one of the negatives I got from this one. And it's more than one person and my loved ones, my wife and my daughter. So that's a big negative for this one, and I'm not gonna be wearing that around them because they have to start raining on me. So I don't want that. The next one is one that I've worn quite a bit, and this is one that I really like. This is Valentino Uomo. Valentino Uomo. This is an iris heavy, kind of a hazelnut type of scent here. Let me respray this. It's been a little bit since I worn this. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful scent. And the negative I got, and I never gotten this in any other fragrances, but the negative I got in this one is that I smell like a girl when I wear this. And you know what? I blame myself for getting a fragrance that's gonna give off that sensation because just about most of the fragrance reviewers that have been around a little longer than me that started reviewing this, we're saying that this one was gonna have that kind of girly sensation. It does kind of have a perfumey feel to it. It's very sweet. It's like a candy sweet. Now, when I say iris, you're thinking of Dior Homme. This is not like Dior Homme, not at all. This is way sweeter, way more perfumey. This is heavy on the Tonkin iris, but it's a very girly iris. And like I said, there's some hazelnut here, and this is definitely one that I would steer away from if you're looking for something for an iris that's more catered for guys. I would probably consider going into Dior Homme Oud or Oud. This is, or I would go with Dior Homme. If you want to be a little more daring and you want to smell like a serious guy, I will go with Dior Homme Parfum. That you will probably have to look for it online, but you can find it. And if I mean, really, if you're gonna buy Dior Homme or Dior Homme Oud over at the stores, you can buy for the same price. You can buy the own perfume online for like the same price as you will pay retail. If you are buying your own or your own oat, if you're buying any of those, I would not buy retail. I will probably buy through eBay. You can probably get it or Fragrance Net, one of those places for under $60, and that's probably your best bet. You're gonna save like $30. So yeah, just that was my reaction on that one. It decided to smell like a girl, and that's one I kind of don't wear when uh, around certain people. I just don't. But I do like this one, and it does come off a little girly. I can definitely say that myself. This is definitely like a girly scent. My wife definitely thinks it smells a little girly. I can definitely see a female wearing that. I actually smelled it on someone. If you know, really quickly recognized the fragrance, and it was a guy that was wearing it, obviously. And I actually thought it was a female fragrance, but then I digged in a little bit, and I said, "Wait a minute, that's Valentino Uomo." And I confirmed. I asked the guy, "Yeah, he's wearing Valentino Uomo." I said, "It smells nice," and it actually does, but a little girly. So the last one here on my list is going to be none other than the one on my intro. You guys see the picture, and that is Aventus. One of my all-time favorites. It's going to be a favorite of mine. So, and it stays my favorite for I think it's going to be a lifetime because I really do like that one. Uh, Based on the hype, yes, it's hype for a reason. It's a great fragrance, and don't let people discourage you from buying it because a lot of people say, "Yeah, it's very popular. Everybody knows Aventus." Listen, I tell you, and I'm going to repeat this again. I've said this before. Not everybody knows Aventus. Not everyone knows Aventus. Everyone that's around you, I'm pretty sure that 99% of the people that hang around you, if you're just your average guy, I'm going to tell you right now, no one around you wears Aventus, and if you do, it's one out of 100, one out of every 10,000 people you're going to smell with Aventus. Uh, the 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 possibilities of somebody smelling like Aventus is very small. So if you buy Aventus, you're going to smell unique, and that's the bottom line. So this is one that I'm going to keep for a while, and I still love it. I still think it smells great. And get into the negative. This is one day I walked into work. I walked into one of the offices at work, and I got one of these guys that worked there for a long time. We're always, cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. How's everything? Usually, we're behind the windows. I was behind glass windows. I'm at the other side. I haven't even walked in the office yet. And he's about, from the distance I was walking, when he gave me that look, he was about 10 feet away. And the door is about, get into the door is about 10 feet away as well. So I'm about to walk in and say, I can smell the cologne from a mile, man. It's like, what are you wearing, man? What are you, the cologne guy? And, he was some, type, so he was making fun of me for the day. And He's like, you put way too much going on. And let me tell you something. I only sprayed like 2 sprays, like one here and one here, and this thing was like blasting all over the place. Now I don't know what batch I was running because I have a few bottles, a few backups of this, but this is definitely a beast, and that's probably the weirdest thing I thought anybody was ever gonna say, that I smell weird. And usually guys don't say anything bad about. Maybe it wasn't a bad thing, but I did, you know, I filled up the whole room. The room was it's huge, it's probably like the room's probably like, it's like 40 feet by like 20 feet. It's huge. So I walked in there, I was from the room, and he was complaining. Other people were looking at me too. So I kind of go easy on the sprays on this one when I'm indoors, secluded. Well, not secluded, but where I'm surrounded by a lot of people. So Creed Aventus is the one that got me the most impacting reaction. Was this one? This is definitely one that got me a weird reaction. It's like from outside of closed glass. Well, there are some vents there, uh, glass and a door, and you can smell me from that distance. This must be a beast, and obviously, you guys that own it already know that. So, anyways, it's great to hang out with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this take. I know it took a little bit, but I know some of you guys will probably enjoy this, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I'll finish off my day uh, over here, just checking out some of my samples and seeing what else I can talk to you guys about a little later on. So, see you guys in the next one. Love you all. Peace.